Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another storytelling video by ChildLine. My name is Aaron George, one of ChildLine's outreach officers, and today's short story is titled A Dash of Ice Cream. It's a story with a very important lesson, so I hope you enjoy. Please feel free to turn on your post notifications, share the video, feel free to comment and react to the video, anything that makes you feel comfortable. So, going straight into the story for today, which is the dash of ice cream. In the days when an ice cream sundae cost much less, a 10-year-old boy entered a hotel coffee shop and he sat at one of the tables because he was interested in getting ice cream. So a waitress eventually approached and she placed a glass of water in front of the boy. And he asked, "How much is an ice cream sundae?" So at first, the waitress responded and she said 50 cents for the ice cream. And she was relatively pleasant in her response. The little boy pulled his hands out of his pockets and he started to study a number of coins that he had there. So he then asked her, "How much is the ice cream cake that you all sell?" So she looked at him a bit confused and slightly annoyed because of how he was checking all the coins in his hand. And she said, 45 cents for the ice cream cake. What would you like to get? So the boy, again, studying the coins in his hand, said, "How much is a dish of plain ice cream?" And the 10-year-old boy entered the room waiting very patiently. However, some people were now also waiting for a table, and the waitress was starting to get a bit impatient. So she very abruptly responded and she said, 35 cents for the ice cream. What would you like to get? So the little boy again started to count his coins and he said, "May I have one of the plain ice creams, please?" So the waitress, she bought the ice cream, and eventually, when the boy ate it out, he called for the bill, which was placed on his table. The boy finished, he paid the cashier, and he made his departure. Now, the thing is, the waitress at the point in time, she's also feeling a bit peeved and a bit annoyed with the boy because there were other persons who wanted to be seated at the table and she felt like he was taking too long with the ice cream. Um, so, anyway, the boy ended up leaving. And when the waitress came back, she was wiping down the table, and what she saw shocked her. Very neatly, next to the plate that he was given the ice cream, the little boy left 15 cents there for her, which was a tip. And that's the end of the story. What is the lesson coming out of this story? As short and as brief as it is, just to recap, you have the waitress here who's doing her job, and you have customers asking questions. Yes, it may be a child, but nonetheless, money is money, and the child is a customer. So the child came, the child is inquiring about the services, and you are aggressively responding to the child because you kind of believe that why are you asking all these questions? Either you want the sundae, either you want the ice cream cake, either you want the plain ice cream. Like what's really going on? And it just goes to show the level of consideration that sometimes people may be having for us that we may not be showing for them. So you're being paid to do a job, which is to serve people ice cream, and the boy asking questions, which is well within his right once he's visiting the establishment, is trying to figure out what may be the best buy, and you're getting impatient with him. And the only reason he's taking so long is because he is trying to give you, the waitress, a tip. The boy definitely could have afforded the ice cream sundae, and he definitely could have afforded the plain ice cream. He definitely could have afforded the ice cream cake. But he chose to take the plain ice cream and leave the 15 cents tip for the girl who was actually serving him at the table, regardless of the fact that he was the person was being a bit rude to him. So, what's the lesson here, people? At the end of the day, sometimes it's very important for us to be kind and to just be a little patient with people and the experiences and the challenges that they may be having, because you don't know what people may be going through, and at the end of the day you also don't know what is going on in people's heads. At the end of the day, I keep saying it, always make time to be kind to someone else. And there's this really important quote, or really powerful quote, I should say. And I'm sure most of you viewing may have heard about it before, but I'll say it. There's a saying that goes, I gave you $10 and he gave you 20. You felt that he was better just because he gave you more. But he had $200 and all I had was $10. And that is something that is so true. It is not just about what someone will give, it is about that one person who will give their last for you. And this young boy, even though the waitress was being rude to him, probably wasn't treating him the way that she would have treated other clients, he still, out of the goodness of his heart, decided, I am going to give this person a 15-cent tip and a priceless lesson in this journey of life. So always keep that in mind, no matter where you go, whether it's a taxi driver, when you go to the barber shop, when you go to the grocery store and you have to cash your goods, whoever, the security by the door, be pleasant to them. You never know if that might be the person who's standing up right there when you're walking down the road one day and fall down. That might be the person who have to pick you up. That might be the person who have to call the police. That might be the person who stopped the bandit from robbing you. You never know. And life has a very, very odd and weird sense of humor. So always keep in mind what you put out is what you're going to get back. That's today's story, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to share, and remember, Childline is available 24/7 for you to call the helpline, talk about any concerns or issues that you may be having. The two phone numbers, 800-4321 or 131. It's free. Like I said, you can call anytime, and that's it. So thanks very much for watching today's very brief but very, very, very powerful story. Don't judge a book by its cover, and just do what you have to do. The world, as I said in the description, the world has too much heartache already for us to unnecessarily add to it with our impatience and our animosity. No, the world doesn't need that right now. What the world needs is some love. So, start wherever you are, show some love, and have a great day. Thanks for watching.